Hey, what's up everyone? Welcome back. In today's video, we're going to take a look at XDC Network. So taking a look at CoinMarketCap to take a look at some of the fundamental numbers here, we are trading at 0.1081. We are down 1.83% of the day. And then the volume here, we see a decrease at least 19%. So this kind of suggests here with lower volumes, we may see some lower momentum, lower price action going into our daily and our weekly time frame. But most importantly, lower volume itself at key areas of support can actually lead to breakdowns. So let's head over to our daily time frame here. Now what we can see here is where we're testing our 61% of our Fibonacci at 0.108, of course, from holding on to recovery from this hammer candlestick here. So we were talking about the hammer candlestick, kind of checking off all additional characteristics, and then confirmation will come into the next candlestick itself. So we do see this candlestick closed above the current previous hammer candlestick. So that does kind of give us some confirmation of this possible reversal. However, there are a few areas that we do want to keep in mind, especially from this pullback from that previous high on January 16th here. So one of the things here is that we are holding nice and steady around 61% of our Fibonacci. Normally what we do typically see after a reversal candle, especially on this downwards trend, is normally we see a pump in an engulfing candlestick or something that shows us more power in terms of that reversal. Ideally, we did want to see the body itself kind of open up a little bit more, but the concerning part is how small these bodies are. And it kind of takes into the play of the volume, how we saw that decrease of the volume is most likely we're going to see the price kind of consolidate from an area of resistance coming down to an area of support. So this is kind of the support areas that I am going to be listing off in this video here for this coin. Resistance is going to kind of target at the top of our volume profile. So this is here does act as an area of resistance to an area of support. And our support line is going to be right above the highly clustered area below or in the middle of our 61% to our 50%. So this is going to be our consolidation range. If we do see a break above our area of resistance, we're most likely going to see it at the next area of our cluster at 78%, which is 13 cents. Or if we do see a breakdown below our area of support here window, most likely it's going to tap into all of these clusters. Low area of support is going to be 0.089. Again, that may give another interest in terms of buyers in order for this wave to currently continue on. So before we get into some of the other characteristics of the daily time frame, we always want to zoom out and take a look at what the primary trend is. So here in the weekly time frame, we can see that we're above our moving averages here, and the overall trend is in an uptrend. Again, same kind of thing in the monthly time frame. We are currently in an uptrend itself. So it is looking good on the bigger time frames if we do zoom out, whereas on the daily time frame here, most likely what's going to happen, because we've seen this high here, we see this huge kind of air gap between our moving averages. Price is going to correct on a downwards end. The lowest I feel like the body itself may open up to is going to be around 0.093. Anything below the 50%, closer to the 38% or 2/3 of a Fibonacci level, is most likely going to do a reversal. And essentially in this upwards trend, we want to find nice areas of support, and essentially 38% is going to be our kind of warning area. So around the 7 cents is kind of like, okay, should we panic? Maybe let's kind of monitor it here. But when we take a look on the daily time frame, this is kind of where we're going to see that consolidation phase kind of breaking out to an area of resistance, coming down to an area of support before we're able to continue on hitting areas of other resistance. Now, when we take a look at the MACD indicator, yes, these MACD histograms or bars are getting smaller and they're getting lighter in color, meaning momentum is slowing down here, which again is a classic phase when we're taking a look at consolidation range. What I do want to zoom in a little bit more, or I guess zooming out in the chart here, is our Bollinger Bands. So if you guys kind of go back, if you guys use Bollinger Bands, as you know, when the upper band itself and the lower band, they start to contract, most importantly, if they move sideways, that's confirmation of consolidation where price moves kind of zigzag until we see that pinch and the squeeze in here, for example, this kind of squeeze and an expansion out. That kind of warns us that there is going to be another breakout, either in an upwards trend or a downwards trend. In this case here, we are most likely going to consolidate. So we're going to see the upper and the lower band kind of close in and kind of do like a little tunnel until we're able to see some indicators that we are going to break out in an uptrend or downtrend. And one of those things here, if you guys are not familiar with Bollinger Bands, typically when we see that closing in and the pinch, if the price is found above the 20 moving average, which is this yellow line here, then most likely the breakouts are going to occur in the uptrend. Same vice versa to the bottom. If the price is struggling, can't break above that 20 moving average when that pinch of the Bollinger Bands occur, then most likely price is going to come down and be oversold before price can continue and hit other resistance areas. So, I mean, target prices for me here, we are going to most likely consolidate before the next move because price here for XDC has moved very quickly. We are going to be taking a look at areas of resistance to beat around 11.7 and then coming down to an area of support at 10. If we're unable to hold that, I want to say max we can come down to, I want to say is this little node here from our volume profile around 0.089 until we're able to see some significant support itself. But again, coming down and breaking that 38%, it's such a steep correction that it may essentially break this overall uptrend in the daily and may possibly come in danger on our weekly time frame. But kind of let me know what you guys think in terms of this coin. Did you guys have a chance to take a look at the project itself? I am working on a few projects on the side here. It is a little tough for me because sometimes I do tend to get busy, but I'm hoping that you guys stick around here. If you did enjoy the video, like and subscribe as well. But I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.